Okay, I'm going to do a couple calculation problems that involve PEMDAS and integer math. So the first problem I'm going to do, this was the code: int x equals 55, int y equals 20, and then we have int z, which is performing a math operation of x divided by y. So one thing about Java is that when you have math involving integers, the answer is truncated, or in other words, only the integer part of the answer is saved or is calculated. So for example, I'm going to do it in the comment over here on the side. So if I took 55 divided by 20, you and I both know that this answer is a decimal answer. I think it's 2.75. But the way it works in Java is, since all of the numbers involved, or I'm sorry, all of the variables involved are integers, it will truncate this answer. So in memory, this is a representation of memory. And for the variable z, what is stored in memory is a 2. Now, there's another practice problem that looks something like this. Int d equals 14 minus 22 divided by 5, remainder 4 plus 3. So once again, this calculation only involves integers. So I know the answer's got to be an integer. If there are any decimals along the way, decimal parts of answers get thrown out. Another thing to remember when you're doing calculations is the PEMDAS. You will follow PEMDAS. So for this problem, the remainder, the division, and multiplication have the same priority, and then subtraction and addition would be next. So if you have two of the same operations like we do here with division and remainder in a calculation, then you just work left to right. So we'll do this operation first, then this one, and then we'll perform the rest of the operations, the addition and subtraction, after. So first, 22 over 5, again, this is integer math. So although the answer is 4.4, I believe, the real answer is 4 because it's integer math. We throw away the decimal part. So now we have this 4, and it gets substituted in right here. So the second calculation is going to be 4 remainder 4. So you learned about the remainder operator when we divide 4 into 4. 4 goes into 4 one time with a remainder of 0. So this answer is actually 0. So at this point, this whole calculation is equal to 0. So then really what you're left with is 14 minus 0 plus 3, or 17. So that's how we get to the answer 17. All right, so in memory, like we did up here, if I was to draw a memory tree, D would be pointing to a memory location where 17 is stored. Okay, so anytime you want me to do any of these problems, just let me know, and I'd be happy to do them for you on paper and make a video. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.